today I want to talk to you about the 4 steps for repairing a fight with your partner. We've all been there. We've said things that we wish we wouldn't have said and just can't take them back, and we see that our partner's hurt. So what do you do at that point? Hey everyone, I am Christy Morgan and I am a relational trauma therapist. I post videos that equip you to heal your trauma and enjoy deeply connected relationships. So there are 4 steps. The first one is to make a bid for connection. John Gottman, famous marriage researcher, talks about the importance of bids for connection. And what I mean by this is maybe there's a phrase that the two of you know is just an icebreaker when things get tense. Some bids for connection can sound like, I really messed up. I wish I could do that differently. Or I owe you an apology. Or I love you. I want to talk this through. But basically what it is you extending your olive branch saying, hey, let's work through this together. I don't want to keep hurting you, and let's find a way to repair. The second step is to self-soothe and to soothe your partner. Nobody can have a productive fight if they're in this fight or flight mode. So the first step is to notice, okay, am I in a place where I need to go calm down? And the best way to do that is to take a time out. So this can look like, saying, hey, I need to go take some time. I will be back at this point, and then we can continue our conversation. When you're on your timeout, that is when you want to be really focusing on taking care of yourself and getting yourself to a grounded place. That could look like listening to your favorite music or going for a walk. Really thinking about what you want to take responsibility for instead of focusing on, okay, what are all the things that my partner did wrong that I want to tell them about when I come back. So take time to soothe yourself, and then after that, go and soothe your partner. You guys can engage in some really empathetic conversation. You can have some physical touch, whatever it is that helps the two of you co-regulate. The third step is to compromise. So at the end of the day, you have decided to be in this relationship. And if you want to continue saying yes to being in this relationship, then you're gonna have to choose what fights are worth fighting and which you wanna let go of. So is there something that the two of you can compromise on that maybe you both don't feel super awesome about, but there's something that's like, I'm okay with this for the sake of our relationship. So figure out what is that thing that you can both agree on and feel okay about. And the 4th step is where the hard work comes in. This is where you heal the wound that just happened after you had that fight. So this will involve, each of you being able to share what you experienced during that fight. Maybe there was a trauma trigger that came up and you felt really unsafe. But just really focusing on yourself and your experiences and not necessarily on blaming your partner. And then once you do that, you want to take responsibility. What are the things that you feel like you could have done better? And in what ways did you contribute to the problem? It's amazing, but when we are able to take responsibility, usually other people are able to let their guard down and really take responsibility and connect as well. So it takes humility, it takes courage, but it is the best way to reconnect. And then after that, make a game plan. Okay, how are we going to avoid having this issue in the future? I don't want to keep hurting you. How can I do this differently in the future? So those are the 4 steps. The first one, making a bid for connection. The second one is soothing and soothing your partner. After that, you want to compromise and then do the healing work. This does not come easily and it takes a lot of practice. So give yourself grace. It's not going to happen perfectly the first time, and that is completely okay. You will hurt your partner. That is just a matter of fact. The whole point is if you can repair. And this repair process is the most important thing for being able to ride the waves that come in the relationship. As issues arrive, you are going to be able to navigate them well because you know how to repair. As soon as you can start implementing this in your relationship, you will find this freedom to not have to do everything perfectly, but to know that your relationship has the resilience to navigate things when they come up.